I'm in the projects. I'm at the Kingdom. I ain't never been here. This shit look like a stadium.
Hey, yo, I don't know what podcast y'all listening to, but the only one I'm listening to is Sophisticated Ignorance. Because you know why? That's the only shit that's lit to me. Harlem,
Police got shit.
Brother says to run that bitch, and the philosophy today is Sophisticated Ignorance.
Coast Wave, ThuG, we all in here, man. Sophisticated Ignorance, man. That one.
It's your boy Ill Will, man. Sophisticated Ignorance. Y'all get that? That's an oxymoron, but it makes sense. Get hip, man. Stay elevated. You know what it is. Your boy Ill Will, man. Yaktown on this beat.
Your boy Shotgun Shook, man. Sophisticated Ignorance, man. Tap in, man. You already know, man. Good old merch, man.
Yo, Gwitty's paper, Sophisticated Ignorance. Fuck everybody. I might name my album that. That's why I might name every name in the album.
Sophisticated Ignorance, HOC, we in the building. It's the Kid Cortez. Tap in, cop some shit, man. Flee, you heard?
Yo, get a load of me, no control of me, I control everything. I.C.E is in the motherfucking building. You're now watching Sophisticated Ignorance, you heard? Hey, let me give you niggas a word of advice, you punk ass nigga. You walking down the alley by yourself? Bring a dog with you, sucker.
This is Sophisticated Ignorance. Write my curses in cursive.
Gang!
Yeah, so you're gonna go against the grain. Actually,
By gang, he means gang banging, smoking them trees, sipping that wine.
Listen, I'm gonna just put it out there. Y'all gotta understand something. The feds are not happy with the results of the ThuG situation.
I can see that.
So you do gotta understand they're gonna turn the streets up. That wasn't a complete loss, but it was an LNA book. Like the higher ups, like when they brought that back, no Rico.
That's why they moved in on Dirk so fast. They knew they had to let ThuG go.
The feds is sitting in the car like my son Money Mitch right now, B.
Anybody?
No Rico. Anybody that ever jaywalked threw out a piece of paper. Niggas is dead, B. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. 15 years of probation is scary. Is that freedom? I don't know.
I mean, he out, right? Yeah, no, 15 years does sound crazy. Dad told him, like, nigga, if you sneeze wrong, if you ride a bicycle across the street with no helmet, if you don't wear a seatbelt.
Is that an alcoholic beverage?
Nigga, if you throw up the peace sign, you dead, B.
Smoking them trees, sipping that wine, gang banging.
Welcome home, ThuG, man. Welcome home, bro.
Welcome home, young ThuG, man. It's been a long journey, a lot of trials and tribulations.
They said the longest case in Atlanta history.
You know, it was a mistrial.
They did say that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, longest
Is it true that he's not allowed in Atlanta?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they get too far.
Okay. You know, it should have been a mistrial a long time ago. This case was a circus.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
A lot of inconsistencies.
A lot of theatrics.
Yeah, I believe the judge had to step down. That situation was crazy in itself when he found out that, I believe he found out that the attorney that was going against ThuG had a secret meeting with a witness and a judge. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that happened, and apparently that's not even allowed to happen.
I remember him saying that. I remember the judge was bad. I think you're about to say the judge was mad about.
Yeah, he was like, "Who told you that?" He refused to say who told him.
It happened, G's.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah,
that's when you just. It was already some wild out things before that, but when that moment happened, the whole case shifted. It's like, all right, there's clearly some dirty dealings here. And shout out to his attorney because he was willing to sit in jail behind that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
he was snitching. That's a fact.
He was arrested.
10 toes down, chin up. You know what I mean?
To me, that's the best picture in general. The photo of him and ThuG dapping after the sentence.
Fire.
That's an album cover right there. That's the one right there.
Yeah.
That's the album cover. What Surf said, the lawyer.
Lawyer at my daughter's birthday.
He family
now.
You know, man, it's just these situations, you know, we don't want to see too many people fall anymore. You know, we're tired of it. I hope everybody's learning their lesson. I know you have to go to a different space mentally and emotionally and spiritually to be able to hold on to what you've worked hard for. A lot of people don't speak to that. They show the come up, but they don't show what the stratospheres that people have to migrate to mentally to be able to keep what's theirs. Because when you become successful, everybody wants to rip you out of that spot. Everybody wants to tear you out of that position. So not only do you have to maintain your status based off your craft, but you got people trying to take you out in all kind of ways. And it's very unfortunate, and people don't why? It's very unfortunate, and people don't discuss it enough. It would be very simple if it was that, right? If you could deal with an enemy, somebody just trying to take you out. It's the people that's like smiling in your face, making up lies on you, feeding false information, paying to, you know, just trying to do whatever they can. Like they have made it their business to remove you from that spot. That's their year-around goal, and not to compete with you talent-wise, just to do a bunch of snake things to get you out of that position. And people got to go to it. People become paranoid. They become vicious. They become unrecognizable just to maintain, to be able to take care of their goddamn family. It's unfortunate, but it should be discussed more, is the point I'm trying to make. And I'm not creating excuses for anything, but it happens. And I think the situation with Diddy, the situation with Dirk, the situation with ThuG, the situation with countless others. I think Tekashi Snitch 9 is back locked up as well. You know, Sue Surf, you know, even though his situation is over, you know, Surf. And separate from the celebrity, a lot of people we know personally dealing with Fed time. You know what I mean? Like, it's open season. And it's like you really have to really like you really gotta lock in, stay focused, and stay disciplined, man. You know, like make sure your circle is tight, make sure everything around you is committed and locked in, because man, it sucks, bro. We're in a different time. We're in a good time because we are transitioning in all different types of craft, where whether it's athletics, whether it's entertainment, whether it's film, whether it's music, no matter what it is, that new bunch is coming in. And to all the people, and we're a part of that ourselves. New media, new young black filmmakers, new actors, new everything, new journalists, new script writers, all around the board. With us transitioning into this level of success and coming up, we have to do better. We have to look, assess, and be better. And if you're not gonna be better and you're just coming to do the same thing, then get out the way. Please get out the way. If you pulling up to be stupid, just get out the way, please, because it's just unfortunate. And with the economic system becoming what it's becoming in the black community, we just need to stay tight and stay sharp, man.
I agree with you. When you said that, that shit just had me dying. If you pulling up to get stupid, just get out the way. They're still gonna do it. That's what just had me laughing. There's gonna be that one person that's getting in position, like, go stupid, bro.
And hopefully we deal with them faster.
Man, why he get here, bro? No, I mean, yeah, be mindful of your circles. Be mindful of it all. That knife in the back, that mess up the life. It's when you turn around, see you holding a knife. And should have knew you wasn't the case.
What does ThuG do from here? Like, what does he get back involved with music? Does he just?
I heard he was cool with Gunna too. Son, that's crazy.
I think he said whatever he needed to say in that courtroom to be able to come home.
Because I'm gonna be honest, you still snitch.
What was he supposed to say? Like, to the people that's like, oh, see, him and Gunna are good. Like, what was he supposed to say to the judge? And Gunna's a rat. I don't rock with him. And like, bro, bro. Yes, shout out to Gunna. I would love to continue. He's still signed to my label. I would still love to do music. Yes, Thugger, say all that you need to say to get out of here. Please. Please. 100%. Don't listen to none of these. Don't listen to none of these people, bro. Say everything that needs to be said for you to walk out of this courtroom. I just want to know, is he still going to do music? Is he going to just be an executive? Is he because he could do these different things. He could write, he could produce, he could do a lot of different things. So
my man is out of here, bro. That nigga is out of here.
I think he's taking his money and just going home.
I think he's taking his money. He's gonna find a lane where he can make some money and not risk his freedom, because that's 15 years, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna do the whole 15.
Honestly, I'm just glad he's out.
I don't think he's not neither, but he's not gonna be doing nothing extra until he's off. Because the fact that you can go in there and do a 20 piece is crazy. I like just hanging that over someone's head. Like any given moment, you go in here and vote for violation, they're gonna give you the rest of the 20 clip. Like 20 clip.
Yeah, they was talking to him like homeboy was talking to Blade Brown in a Class Act.
Yeah, bro.
What you seen?
You don't remember the beginning when it's like if you do this, if you do that, he's like,
yeah.
He's like, you don't want me to. Like,
I forgot about that. Steve. Facts. I mean, they waiting. You know, I think due to the fact that he is financially well off and financially rich, I think that helps. I think being in a financial stability circumstance will help you stay away from all the BS. More so like a Meek, right? Who was you had brought that up the other day about the Meek Mill. You know, he got on probation while he didn't have money, and then he was transitioning into getting money. You know what I mean? So I think that was definitely tough from following suit while you have no money. Now, or you have all these lucrative opportunities and you're still on probation. That transitional period to being from poor to rich is very difficult in itself. So it has to be extremely hard to do while you're on probation or parole, whichever one he was on. I think for Young Thug, his situation is a little different. He's a well-established artist. He's made his money. You know, he's made a lot of money. And is he independent?
I'm not too sure.
Is Thug independent?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is. But I know he has a lucrative situation. Kevin Lau spoke to it. And, you know, I'm just, like you said, I'm just happy he's home, man.
Take that mother
free
trial.
Shout out to Young Thug, man. Y'all don't got much to say about Young Thug. Y'all is very silent about
like
it.
I said, I'm glad he's out, bro. Like, how many times have we seen the story, whether it's Shine, Max B, T.I.? I'm just glad he's able to get out and do something with his life, because there's a lot of people counting on him.
Yeah.
It's not just him. This man has a business. And I don't think people understand how important he is to everyone around him. So the entire time, like the feds and everybody, like they're trying to get him, like they're putting his business on pause. Like we saw this happen with Murder Inc. Like they put their business on pause just to catch Cream.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's also legitimate people working in those businesses. Like they be so with a hard on to try to get you for being in a criminal organization that it stops the flow of everything. And this could have ended his career.
Yeah, sure.
It could have. Like if he didn't get the support from the people, like Travis Scott put him on his album, Drake doing the speeches every now and then, like Meek screaming free Thug. This like he could have been forgotten about easily. So like I said, I'm just glad it's just not another one of those situations.
For sure. Shout out to Thug. Chef don't really got much to say about Thug. He's happy he's out. He's happy he's home. He's skate by. Free Thug. He kept his mouth shut. You know, gotta salute that. You know, stand behind the decisions you make. You know, he's gonna be in the history books.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely, you got to put
the race.
He
did the race, man.
He did the 2 days. Avon Barksdale talk about the day you go, the day you walk out. In 2 days. Meg the Stallion. And no one on the corner has swagger like moi. Church.
Just sophisticated ignorance. Write my curses in cursive.
Word, Mag. Word, Mag.
Well, first off, I don't want to talk about this shit. I'm not doing this. I don't. I'm good.
Oh man.
I'm gonna pull up what y'all did on the ThuG one. I'm just
How you gonna go live again like that? Jeez.
I ain't crying. This nigga's so tired.
No, tired. I'm already high, but tired.
Yeah, okay, that.
Yeah, tired is the thing. What I am tired of is the lies, man. That's what I'm tired of. These motherfuckers. I mean, when I got sent
this might be the wrong time for me to do this.
Yeah, put that down.
That was a bad one. I'm sorry. I keep this with you.
Meg, I ain't gonna front though. Lying because you felt pressured is crazy, gang.
No, it's not.
And I mean, it is. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not crazy, bro. People do it all the time.
And I'm not saying because they do it all the time. It's not like how could you say common? It's crazy that you did this. Gang. It's crazy. Like I mean, it can be as common as damn jaywalking. This doesn't like.
It's crazy to jaywalk.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it can be as common as jaywalking. Like everybody jaywalk all the time, but what I'm saying is that although that a lot of people lie under pressure all the time, like the shit, what you willing to do, and you did is crazy. Like, and that's wild, bro. Imagine your ex did that. Sophisticated ignorance bubbling, take you out the game cleanly, sit you down.
Yeah, nobody can cause you harm without your help. I just don't view Tory Lanez as a victim. I don't view any of them as victims in this situation. I mean, technically, Meg is the only victim because she was shot. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Regardless of who, I think that's the one thing people getting confused. She may be dishonest, but she was still shot. Now you can feel like Tory didn't shoot her. You could feel like Kelsey did shoot her. You could feel like it was an accident and they was fighting over it and she got shot by accident. You can feel all of those things. She still got shot. You can feel like she brought it on herself. She still got shot. What's the nigga name from the Boondocks?
Which one?
Thug in Love.
Oh, the Gangstalicious.
Gangstalicious. I got shot.
Yeah.
Still got shot. And that's
just
very unfortunate that situation, you know, went that way and that so much ego, pride. Because that's all this. When I hear this story, it's just a lot of ego and pride. That's all it is. It's just so much ego, so much pride. Just getting the best of you and clouding your better judgment. Whether it was him, like why? I got so many questions, right? If you
there's so many questions.
Let's say if for what we know to be truth, right? If you know that you're sleeping with that man before, really, you gonna tell me? If you knew you were sleeping with this man behind, come on, bro. What are you?
All right.
What are you doing?
All right.
Let me do this right now. Hold on.
Thank you. Like, shut up, bro. Like, this guy, bro. Like, why? Like, I just don't understand how your mind works. I don't get it. Why you had to wait for me to be talking too while you did it? You was talking the whole time. You didn't do that shit. You didn't do that while you was talking. As soon as I started talking, you wanna like, come on, bro.
That's wild. That was wild.
What happened? For
Wow,
anyone who missed
I'm talking. The whole time she was talking, you could have did that.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't need the story. I don't need my part to get hot. You focus on your own story. You just say that during your spill. You heard? When you get in your soliloquy, you can do all the references, dance references you want, bro. You can, come on, son.
Listen,
I got so many questions. And I don't know if anybody has thought about this situation from this perspective or this was just a me. Because nobody's perfect and we all are human beings and we all make mistakes. I'll start there before I get into these questions. Okay, question 1. If you know you're sleeping with Tory Lanez behind Kelsey's back, why are you inviting Tory Lanez to this party knowing you and Kelsey are here? She's bugging. Is that a legit question? Please don't get silent after all my questions. Please. Like, is that a legit question or y'all can tell y'all can stop me if I'm not telling the truth?
Yeah,
is that a dangerous game to play in itself?
I mean, this whole thing is weird.
Or I don't give a huh?
I said, I mean, this whole thing is weird. If you ask me, like,
I know that's, but we gonna go through it. It's very weird, but these are the things that don't get discussed enough. Okay, that was a question for me. Question for Tori. Why'd you come here? If you know you're sleeping with 2 friends and they in the same building.
Yeah.
It looks like a triple play.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I'm just telling you what Young Tory told. I'm just telling you that's why he showed up.
Dealing with Meg Thee Stallion. He thought, yeah, you're doing something. If there was a case for a triple play, then you. All right, never mind. I'm not even gonna.
I was about to say, continue the questions, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, some people don't do it. Tell you.
I'm just gonna go by logic of everything that's on the table. Okay, you decided to go there knowing that you sleeping with somebody behind somebody else's back, and neither one of them know the one don't know about it. If you thought you could triple play it, you wouldn't have said in the car, "Oh yeah, since you want to be acting like you loyal to her, why don't you tell her that I'm?" Yeah, I mean, maybe you heard Kylie. What's your Jenner house name? Was it
Kylie?
It was Kylie, right?
Yeah.
What is the one mess with Ben Simmons? I don't know. Shit.
Was it Kendall?
Oh, Kendall. All right, maybe. I didn't want to say the wrong name. Oh, okay, maybe Kylie Jenner's house. Okay, so you get here. Boom, you get here. The person who invited you here, you slide off on the person who invited you here, and you start trying to sleep with somebody else. You start trying to mess with Kylie Jenner. That's the rumor. You start trying to bag Kylie Jenner in the pool. I'm just asking these questions. Like, the situation is so goddamn hot. Like,
it's weird. It's such a weird situation, bro. Like, you couldn't make this up. You couldn't write this. Like, it's just so weird. Like,
I mean, that's hot. I ain't gonna front. It's like that's OD hot. Like, I don't see somebody do some hot booty stuff. Like, something the new shorty to current shorty's crib with.
It's like, where does the common sense come in? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm trying to explain to you. That like there is none. This is just I'm doing what I want to do, and I feel like I'm hit. Like, bro, I literally
pride.
Yeah, bro. I watched somebody bring the news. I seen someone bring side piece to the main piece parents' house and knock it off in the parents' bedroom. Like, King, you wildin' in here.
Oh, he's a legend.
I was about to say, like,
Then have Pop Dukes come home like, man, you're such a great guy. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm looking at him like this.
He got me dancing like the
I'm appalled.
The Blade, the Planet, and Martin at the got the drums. Damn.
The violation.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, the violation. You know what I mean? Let's get that man. Next time. Good Lord, they want to get that ass fun, but look, that's wild. But for you to be if this ain't spoken about, you know what I'm saying? But again, some people just going there, I mean, they called me over this and they went like this. Some niggas just really thinking the wrong idea. And then son really try to slide why shorty right there. And first off, shorty in the van is the one you're supposed to be trying to get with anyway, because she ain't even supposed to be with you to begin with, which is the main reason why he probably even thought, 3-piece, because like what's going on? Then he see the friend, what is this? Yeah, Tori, if I was you, I'd have went home, player.
He shouldn't have went there.
Yeah, he shouldn't have went there.
That's Drake's song.
Situation.
That's that I can see my ex-girl stated to my ex-girl, stated to the girl that I'm with right now.
Yeah, so one person is not under the impression that they're your ex.
Oh yeah, I know. She thinks she's someone here right now. That's the crazy.
So she's bugging for inviting him. He's bugging for going, and then he's bugging even more for trying to slide the other one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, boom. Talk about just putting you. That's why I said, who's a victim here? They all put themselves in the like. I can't stand watching people try. I can't stand people trying to like fight for something that's not integrity based. All these roles are so nasty. It's so low, and everybody's trying to defend it. And it's like, bro, based on whose music they like or who they can relate to more, all for the wrong reasons that have nothing to do with just having some goddamn common decency.
The music part is wild because both their music is fire, so it's like that's crazy.
So we got that. When Meg said, "This is somebody who I slept with once, maybe twice. You probably caught me on a drunk night," I'm gonna take you at your word on that. I'm not gonna be one of the people that say you lying and he hit mad times and you fronting. You just trying to say that now, because I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna take you at your word. I'm gonna take you at your word.
She lied about Tori sleeping. She lied. She lied. I don't get okay.
I'm gonna take you at your word on that. So you're trying to tell me that you started this whole issue when he was trying to allegedly mess with Kylie Jenner. You started to throw a fit. That's what they say. I don't know who they is. It's been reported that you were highly upset at his actions, and their argument temper started to flare, and dysfunction began to the point where you had to be removed out of the party. You went into the vehicle, you and Kelsey, and Tori's driver drove y'all off. You threw another fit again and told the driver to bring you back because you left something there. And you went back into the establishment that you were just removed from and threw another fit to the point where Tori had to be drug out as well. If this is somebody who you didn't care about, or this is somebody who caught you on a drunk night, why are you going so hard? Another thing that I don't understand. Some could say ego, some could say pride. I just don't really understand the actions of everybody involved, especially the way they speak now that the situation is over.
I'm gonna say this real fast, like, cause when people want to act like they didn't have relations with the individual. Like, I'm going to double down on what you're saying there on that. Nobody goes out their way for a person they trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way that clip was, like, oh, you called me one time on a drunk night. I get that. You all probably got somebody we not a fan of. Can you imagine yourself trying to fight back to... you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got somebody that you just gotta, help me. Lord, you gotta leave. Yeah, you gotta leave, So I'm gonna have to double up on that, like you said, bro. When you if this is someone you're trying to hide here, man.
Okay.
What's all the energy about? This sounds like
back to what Dwayne said. Weird. Everybody behaved in such a weird manner. Everybody. So it's unfortunate. I'm not necessarily mad at her for lying. She did acknowledge at court already that they did sleep together. I think it was just hearing her delivery in terms of like trying to downplay it. And it's like, bro, and the way she spoke, I'm not the biggest Gayle King fan. And when Snoop Dogg called Gayle King a BICTH, everybody was like cool with it. You know, I mean everybody was upset. The way Meg was talking about Gayle King was crazy. Like it was crazy. You know, why is this? She even asking me about like, damn, bro, like it's your elder. You know what I mean? Like it was weird to me that she spoke about her in that manner and that nobody said anything. And the part I don't understand is like, when are we gonna start? I don't know. I don't think anybody wants to hold anybody accountable who they feel they're in alignment with, and that's a conversation for another day. But that's all I really have to say about that situation. It's just super unfortunate. You know, it's unfortunate that she was shot. It's unfortunate that she has felt the need to be dishonest multiple times surrounding it. It's unfortunate that Tory put himself in a situation that he put himself in, thinking with the wrong head. It's all unfortunate. I just don't understand the caping for either side. Like some two young people, this could have went way worse too.
It could have went way worse.
Way worse. Thank gosh nobody became a casualty. Everybody survived and is alive, because this could have been very, very bad. And it's when you look back at it, pause. That was crazy. When you when you reflect on the situation, when you reflect on the situation, it's much to do about nothing. Your lives have changed forever. Meg was shot. Kelsey got into a fist fight with Meg multiple times. And Tory's in prison. All over lust.
And won't be able to come back to the States once he gets out.
I hope young people, I hope y'all paying attention.
Leaking jail tapes, bro.
Like,
oh. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, bro.
Hey, yo!
Yeah. Like, me and my engineer finally got it right.
What? Y'all got what right, Ken? Y'all got right in there. It's just unfortunate because things will probably never be the same for them. The trauma that they all three may have behind that situation. And like I said, all over Lush, young people, I want you to pay attention. Everybody in general, older, young, anybody, pay attention, bro.
Everybody can't go.
You mean you don't have to put yourself in unfortunate circumstances over baseless shit. Because, like I said, when they reflect, nothing was going on that was worth him sitting in prison, her being shot, or her and Kelsey getting into a physical altercation.
They all had something important to do that week. To be 100 with you, they all had something to do that week. They did not have to be there to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, one shot in the foot, another life altered in jail. Can't come home, can't perform in the States, don't know what it's going to be like moving for you forward. And, a homegirl had to, get in countless fights. She had to square up with her after that, too?
Yeah.
They squared up multiple times.
Okay.
Before the shots went off. Gotcha. That's why our whole gun came out to begin with, because they kept getting out the car and fighting. It's like, it's just so
my biggest things are just looking at everyone after the fact, pretty much like you were saying, just in a sense of Meg, at this point, you can't be trusted with anything. The fact that you pretty much admitted you lied to Gayle King, your delivery in that lie, your delivery and telling everyone that was a lie, the way you were so dismissive about it, like you couldn't lose your life that night.
Yeah.
I think that's very very underlooked and telling. Like, why? What was the point? You know what I mean? And let's look at you as a person, going back to the whole situation. You were sleeping with Tori, allegedly, and you fought your friend over Tori, allegedly, which is okay. You slept with, like, if you slept with a man 1 or 2 times and you were embarrassed about it, why are you fighting your friend? And why are you showing your ass at Kylie Jenner's house to the point of disrespecting her? If you see that that Kylie and Tori were allegedly flirting, I do think that's also telling. Again, you're just kind of talk yourself into a weird spot. Uh, her friend, Meg's friend, I can't remember her name, but yeah, your reputation is ruined. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to work again, whatever, like in that industry, which sucks. It really sucks because you had your whole future ahead of you.
Yeah.
Tori, we see where you are. Like, and whether you feel like you deserved it or not, you did put yourself in that situation.
Absolutely.
With that, like, not thinking. Like, okay, you're sleeping with, before you get there, you're sleeping with both. And then you feel like this is the time to allegedly flirt with Kylie Jenner. Everyone has eyes, and all of their people are there. Everyone can see it. You're not a regular guy anymore. That's the reason why you're there in the first place. You got to act accordingly. And for you, because you kind of let it get to this point where they were both fighting and where there was guns drawn.
I mean, just the fact that he leaked it in the car, like you got mad enough to go, oh, since you want to say that, why don't you tell Kelsey you've been like, come on, bro,
like there's
who put the information out there?
It's too much. What this shows
allegedly.
What this shows at this point is that no one was thinking ahead at all in this situation.
Yeah, man.
And this is, I guess, all those hot words that you kids use these days, messy, toxic, blah, 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 yeah, all that bull. This is all just dirty.
Nasty.
And Meg looks very immature. Because again, we didn't they should, yeah, but her in this situation, because of how dismissive you were, the fact that you're willing to go as far as you did to disrespect Gayle King, because that's what you did. You lied to her and you called her to be. And then had the nerve to ask why is she asking me about this right now, like you had anything else going on that was bigger than that story at the moment.
That did kill me. Like, what
That's
do you mean?
crazy.
Like, you're talking about why are you asking me about that? We here to talk about the case. It's a part of it. What are
It's
they?
a, why are you sitting there?
If you
Go
rob
ahead.
if you rob a bank, right, and the bank gets robbed, and they got your name, and they go back to the tellers, what do they ask the tellers? Does anybody have a connection or relation to this person? That's literally what they say. I don't know.
And then why wouldn't she ask you? Like you like and yeah, like again, just this is the worst of people. And I'm just talking about just like if you're willing to go to this length with this situation, it just says a lot about you. All three of you, all three of you.
All three of y'all.
Yeah, you guys are weird. That's pretty much it. This entire situation is weird. So that's how I feel about it.
Why are black men going so hard for Tory Lanez? Besides Joe Buttons, I've yet to hear a black man tell Tory about himself in terms of how he went about that situation. Why is he being defended so much? From y'all perspectives. I'll start with Chef. Either one of y'all can answer, but
because a lot of people don't feel like he shot her. So like I guess because of the way they came to the conclusion of him shooting her, and it wasn't like I guess Homegirl didn't get tested. I forgot exactly what the details was on it, but there was a lot of issues they had with how the arrival was. So because for a while it was they don't know who shot her, and I think the nigga had no gunpowder residue on his hands, so it was just like, okay, you know, that's and I think that I think the issue is like what if the case is I'm not say what if, but again, I would have to double check to come to that grips of exactly how it was confirmed that he was the one that actually shot her. How they?
Well, he's not in jail because he shot her. He's in jail because he shot the weapon. If I'm not mistaken, he wasn't charged with. Was he charged with shooting her, or was he charged with firing a weapon in open? I think he was charged with firing a weapon in the open because once the witness said that he saw the little guy firing the gun. I don't think he was charged with shooting her. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. But separate from that, like that's things we found out as the case unraveled. Yeah. Tory's been getting defended from jump.
Well, yeah, no, because from jump, no one believed that he shot her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So nobody's gonna tell nobody. You believe that nobody has called him out for his.
Well, the people that are defending
based on the fact that he didn't, they don't think he did it.
Yeah.
So it pretty much eliminates everything else.
Yeah. The people that are defending him, I really feel like they're under the notation of he didn't shoot her. Like they, they still have reasonable doubt. As far as, like I said, I would have to double check exactly. It's been a minute.
That can be fair. That can be.
I would have to double check how they, because I remember for a minute that was in question, like who shot her, and they were trying to figure that out. Mm-hmm. And then once they came to I think they said he did it, and then whatever evidence they had to prove that he did it, and they didn't test the other individual. Wasn't too sure exactly how it played out, but I just know people still felt after the fact that he still didn't shoot her because the evidence wasn't fully tested or certain things wasn't done properly.
Okay. Do you have a belief system on that, Dwayne? Or why you think black men are defended?
I think black men want to see themselves in Tory Lanez in this situation. I think they just hear that he was sleeping with Meg Thee Stallion and want to see themselves in that situation and think, nah, I wouldn't do that. So why would he do that?
That's a great answer.
I think they're wrong. Like that is a dumb way to think about things, but I do think that's how they think.
Yeah. How do y'all wouldn't even? And
of course, and they get more details. Oh, he was smashing Meg and her friend. Oh, that's definitely some shit that I would do. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I've seen a lot of y'all. Y'all have troubles talking to women. I've seen you guys in real life. Like
I'm about to say it off air. Oh.
Some of y'all be getting that Jazzy Jeff treatment in the spot. Jazzy Jeff early, bro. I be throwing alley-oops for some of y'all. Y'all be getting hey, yo. Bouncer don't want to hear it. Hey, yo, but. Get your ass out of here, bitch.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Why do y'all think, boy? Why do y'all yell fucking? It's just sophisticated ignorance. Write my curses in cursive.
Tell me that wasn't the shit. You crazy, man. Had no fun like that in a while. Wrecking crew.
Some wishing that they see me fail, but I wish them the best. They send the shots up on the net, we send those to your chest. If they leave, let them go, don't you be pressed. These things happen for a reason, some hard to accept. I need the code to the vault where some secrets is kept. Family see me more, street seeing me less. Yes. Throwing money in the air, we not throwing up sets. Don't follow niggas, follow code, we saw you confess. Mistakes occur and that's a part of life. Only once it's a decision if you do it twice. What comes around, goes around, you gotta pay the price. Look what they did, took a gamble when they threw them dice.